When looking at the conclusion of the Tylenol case, we see just a roller coaster of different things that are going on. First, we have the 1982 incident with the capsules that starts out with a good ending with it because they're finishing the recall and giving the customers what they need and in support of giving out a bad product with the cyanide issue. And then after that, it just becomes a downhill slope of just unethical well-being that's going on with the company. First, we go into the risking of the well-being of adults and children, where they did the poor capsule design, and then they go straight into false advertisement with the nothing safer and gentle on an infant's stomach, which eventually had to be changed because there were problems that were going on with the products that were given out to the public. And then the public deception, which was the Motrin recall that they were doing, that they were buying back from over the counter, and in hopes to keep it out of the public's eye, which these situations just honestly get worse and worse and worse up until the point to where the executives and the vice president just eventually get terminated. With this being said, we also can see the FDA coming in with that rights theory, with the governmental control stepping in to take away that self-interest and moral sentiment that McNeil is showing, where it might not be a terrible situation that they're in, but it is unethical. And with them doing that over and over, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And that's where the FDA comes in with that rights theory and giving it the best benefit for the community as a whole. Without the FDA coming in, honestly, we probably would have seen a bigger display of negativity with all the product that McNeil was giving out, because the FDA was able to come in and do investigations on their manufacturings and seeing that there is metal debris in some of the substances, and there is just more and more problems occurring with like the alcohol consumption and how they eventually had to put that into the description of their bottles. Simple things like that. With the FDA controlling the situation that's going on, McNeil is not able to make it something that can't be seen to the public, which is what they were trying to do in the beginning, by covering that up with the Tylenol and the Motrin situation. So with the FDA coming in with the rights theory and taking out their self-interest and moral sentiment, the FDA was able to take better control of the situation. But McNeil, even to this day, is still having some problems with their brand, and it's also showing through like the general brands that are being sold, such as Walmart or different places like that, or Walgreens or something like that. Their brands are selling better than the regular Tylenol brand. Up to 55% of them has switched because of the problem that had happened. So these are just clear as day ethical issues that have been a problem, and that because they did not fix the situation when it needed to be fixed, just kind of like how they did in 1982, it just became a downhill slope for McNeil, and it just got worse and worse for the company.